I know I installed a few Halo mods, and I'm wondering if they worked. Maxim 9. I haven't actually used the Maxim 9 yet. There it is. Man, what a chunky... Whoa. That is odd. What a chunky boy. Look at this lad. Oh, hey. It's the new item spawner. I didn't actually notice you. I love low poly guns. I wish this wasn't here. So I could just do the... Also, that's a big mag size. Bronk. That's actually a really well done one. Gunshots. Yeah, here's the new item spawner. If you didn't actually see it yet, it's you can arrange via basically anything you want. You know, how it fires, country of origin, introduction, year, caliber. You can just basically do whatever you want, which is funny. Yeah, it also doesn't seem super functional as of right now, but it works. It works. You have two weapons, my beloveds. Alright, so we'll go in place. I'm taking hold in a second. After I think everything's working just fine. I'm not sure how long I'm going to play this for, because I have a sore leg. You know this type of sore leg you have when you're, like, just sitting in bed and it's just kind of aches? I'm sure you've probably experienced that type of sore leg before. Just a really annoying one. A really annoyingly sore one. But, we'll see. I do still have the Take It, Hold It, Mod It scene downloaded. We played this during Take It, Hold It, Mod It. By the way, if you don't know, for anyone who is just watching the streams or just sees this stream, I did a Take and Hold series about a few months ago, about 2 months ago. I think one and a half-ish, called Take It, Hold It, Mod It, where I did 7 episodes, one a day, with this map, and I'm going to be doing Season 2 at some point. I did say that I thought I was going to be doing Season 2 in November, but that's looking more unlikely than likely, unfortunately. And because December is just around the corner, where the 12 Days of Meatmas are coming back, I'm probably not going to get to Season 2 of Take It, Hold It, Mod It until next year. Unfortunately. I wanted to do... let's just get in while we're chatting. We'll do endless, random, spawn locked, Let's go with... And let's go with classic hallways, by the way. I want to play in some hallways. I haven't done it in a while. And we may as well have a go. Let's go with... On-site... No. Soldier of Fortune Frankie. The Operator Ori. No, let's go with the Operator Ori. How about that? We'll do some Ricky Dicky random as well in a bit. We'll see. But yeah, Season 2 was... I wanted to do a Season 2 in November, but I didn't manage to commission any artists in time for the thumbnail. And, you know, time just kind of got sunked up. Give me all them rats. So it's probably not going to happen in November. Judging by how I haven't even recorded it yet. So if it was going to happen, I'd have to start recording it like right now, but... Oh well. But rest, it's coming back. Take It, Hold It, Mod It is coming back, and if you haven't seen it before, go and check it out. I think it's really good for the most part. But some of my commentary is a bit dubious in it, but I don't know. It's still very nice. I still really like what I did with it. Actually, I've got a question. Would any of you want to see any specific changes for like a second season of Take It, Hold It, Mod It? Assuming some of you watched it, and even if you didn't watch it, you know, you can still say what would you like to see in something I'd make. Gotta remember to put that off of safe. Are we chambered? We are chambered. Or at least we are now. Yeah. Is there anything you want to see in a second season of Take It, Hold It, Mod It? Also, feel free to write in the comments of the VOD if you wanted to. Since I know a lot of people are watching this live. I did ask for map suggestions and some other mod suggestions and stuff like that. And it's kind of interesting that we finally got actual pamming in H3 properly for, like, it took a long time. It kind of took better hands to urge it along, but I'm really glad we finally got it. I haven't used it, though, all that much. So it's going to be a bit clunky for me. I'm not going to know how to use it. But, you know, you live and learn. Reminder, if you would like to have an easier time pumping the shotgun, if you have really short arms like me, you can actually, where you grab the pump depends on how far the you'll be able to pump it. So from the top like this, if you can only pump from there, bottom, you can only pump it from, basically where you hold it depends on when you start pumping. So if you have short arms, it's usually best to grab the very back end of the pump so you can properly bonk it, chunk it. Yeah, I haven't done an H3 stream in quite a long time. And again, also because Take It, Hold It mod, it kind of took up the slot for that. Honestly, depending on how things go, I'm not sure about the 12 Days of Meekness either. I mean, if I can, I will. I'll absolutely do it if I can. Anyone seen the travesty that is COD Vanguard? Yeah. You know, I'm in the H3VR server. Everyone, COD Vanguard tends to occupy 3 of the server's channels for like a whole day most of the time. Where everyone's like, wow, look at these terrible guns. This game is awful. Idea for the next season, H3VR. That's a good idea, actually. Maybe we should do H3VR. Scoop. Scoodly boop. Hit him with a scoodly. Hey, my encrypt, my node. I got cheated. Did you see it fly out? My currency, I just lost $5. The game stole Anton needs to PM me $5 right now? Question mark? I got robbed? I thought that I know it's a weird thing to suddenly say. I thought this, the chat was like curved for a second. I was like, oh damn, curved chat's here, let's go. People are here buying curved monitors, I'm buying curved chat. Damn, you getting some curves, chat. Twitch streamer robbed live on stream. I'm robbing Sussex of their life and their juices. Get your juices robbed. Man, I fucking love this game. So, can anyone remind me what else has been added since, I guess like a month ago? I know that we got the Anton hands, we got the palming, we got the, I think there was, Anton called it, what's it called? Retention? Retention reloading? That's probably the actual term for them, but, I like to use palming. Ah! Aside from the item, actually, items spawn on beta. Yeah, you're right. Honestly, it seems like not much has come in since Anton's been working on the item spawner, which is good because that new item spawner looks really clean. I will say, I'm not the biggest fan of the color scheme. I really think that Anton should have stuck to the blue and orange color scheme. I really do prefer the blue and orange color scheme on the item spawner. It's just kind of what I'm used to. The item spawner's always been blue. Even in its oldest iterations, it's always been blue. So, seeing a red one after 5 years feels a little bit weird. Also, yes, you can take that out of context text and make it like racist or whatever. You know, do the rounds. I actually clipped him with like a single pellet. You saw the blood spurting out of his head? My man got a close shave. Oof. I keep forgetting that you can actually melee in this game, but Legendary Tales is kind of Legendary Tales, saying it more specifically. has kind of reminded me that a lot of these VR games do let you just bot people. You know, physics activated equipment and stuff. I actually gained it quite a long time ago, but I've never really used it all that much. See that ricochet? You know, this is lame. Get out. I like actually interacting with my guns. Wad gave permission to make them racist. Yo, so many guns. So how's the audio now? Do you want it? Should it be turned up a bit more? Am I a bit too quiet? I know I'm asking a lot, but you know, it's best. One thing I kind of, honestly, part of the reason I kind of want more viewers is so I can get like in progress report, you know, like how's the stream doing? It's like one of the best parts about having lots of viewers is if you ask them a question, they'll usually respond and give you a pretty precise answer. Game audio could be a bit louder because gunshots do not sound loud, and then radar is kinda inaudible. Okay, got it. Request received. How's this now? Is that better? Are gunshots powerful again? Is the can the woman be heard? By the way, that's an actual voice actor. That's not like an AI or anything. Nice audio. Okay. I know some people think that that's a that's some sort of AI, but I'm pretty sure it's a voice actor. Because I remember Anton at some point stating that they were going to have new lines, and people said, "Oh, why don't you just implement them? Because it's an AI." And he's like, "No, it's a voice actor. It's someone who actually says the lines." Oh, it's a loud gun. This used to be one of my favorite guns in the game. It's kind of gypped off now because I don't really like the... kind of too small for me. Small for my tastes. I like the small guns, but I kind of wish this was scaled up like a little bit. But I know it's not realistic. Obviously. I know requesting for mods is kind of lame. A little bit lame. But I'm tempted to ask, or even commission... If someone, it's not, I'm not going to commission like ripping assets from a game. I don't really like it when people rip assets from a game and just put it in a mod. I know you can do it, but kind of feels a bit ugh to me, a little bit ugh. But one thing I would like to request, if I could, is the G36E, that variant. I really wish we could get one that doesn't have the red dot on top and doesn't have the bipod. You know, I'm not talking about the G36C, the carbine version. I'm talking about the one that has the full... Oh, I just hit my headset. Talking about the one that has the full-length scope. I've always loved that gun, but I really don't like it in H3 because it just has so much of that extra guff that... And I did ask Anton if they could change that, if they could make them attachable or something. The MX-8 model? MX-8? XM8? No... The one that has the... actually, no, it does look a lot like an XM8. If that's what you mean. It is like the XM8 G36. The one that has the... like the kind of scope that goes along the top and it's longer. It's like the rifle version of the G36C. In this game, it also has like a red dot on top of the scope as well. And the scope's built in. But I just don't like that the red dot and the bipod are there. I kind of wish I could remove them.
Wow, nice one.
My aim missiles are pretty poor today. Oh, I get you. If I find the item spawner, I'll spawn it and show you. Oh, it's right here. Well, easy.
Need to get a better button. My
yeah, I haven't played H3 in a month. I've taken a break since Take It, Hold It, Mod It, because that took quite a lot out of me. Let me show you what I mean. SMG rifle. It's in assault rifles, I think, and I can barely see... Okay. Where is it? There's also an Ash and an F2000 mod. maybe it's not in carbine. No, there it is, right there. This version. You want a Tommy gun, but done like the Daggle. Oh, yes. Yeah, I mean this version here. I really love this version, but I hate this, and I hate this. And I want that. I want them removed. Personally. No, I'm kidding. I'm nicer about it than that. But if I could, I would. Because I just love the stock rifle. I really love that scope. Oh. What?
Double.
Shadow jamming. I didn't know shadow jams were back. Anton secretly added jamming. No, I think I just pressed the... Oh, I waited not long enough. Woo! Why are you all spawning at once? There's so many. Okay. Whew. I like that it's automatic. It's not like a contextual button now.
Analyzing system.
Over there.
Oh. Oh, I'm unsafe again.
Who on this?
Index touchpads be like. Evil index touchpads be like. I work consistently 100% of the time.
Huh?
I'm half pippin'. I'm half pippin', you know? Tommy Deagle. The Tommy Deagle? Brap. Yo, that dude, like, I either missed or that dude blocked everything. Probably missed. Yeet. Stop living, thank you. Whew. Actually, just every gun in the game has a cardboard version.
Next system layer. Analyzing system.
I know, since we're on the topic of mods and like maybe modded guns, I would be surprised if as soon as Halo Infinite releases, we don't get a Halo Infinite battle rifle. I think that would be kind of sweet, to be honest. I've been trying to recreate the battle rifle in like with attachments and stuff, and I just can't. It's so hard. I've gotten pretty close though. Huh. I think I need to aim down sights more with this gun specifically because I'm not used to it. I'm not used to how it handles. But ADS, I'm pretty good. Please perish. Gotta like the waffle mags. Imagine a take and hold character, but for Halo. That would be pretty sick, but you know. Either that takes a lot of modder work, or a miracle to happen with Anton. And that miracle isn't even like maybe even getting the license. That's just like Anton actually giving a shit about Halo. He tried Halo Reach and was like, wow, this game sucks, and then he stopped playing. Okay, I'm exaggerating it, but I don't think he said that. But I'm pretty sure he said he didn't like it, and then he just kind of rushed it. He just didn't play it. Which is sad, because Halo Reach is so good, but I get it. I get it. It's not really the type for Anton. Anton's usually the type who's into this, like, oh, ND. Accidentally pulled on the trigger, because I was adjusting my, my cable. Like, well done, free meat. That'd be kind of sick. Honestly, rumors have been going around of, like, a Halo VR game. Which, yeah, please, give me that right now. Inject it to me. I would fucking adore that. But, I'm pretty sure it was only on, like, a theme park. You know how that every single company is like, oh, we want to do a VR game for our. We got lots of points. Wow. We buy a. Let's buy a grenade. It's gonna be a crap one. Bayonet. We buy a bayonet. I mean, we could buy a bayonet. Is this the one that we can actually attach things to? Yo. Let's fucking go. Now this is advancement in combat. Combat evolved. Oh. Honestly, I would be surprised if eventually all of Halo Infinite's inventory doesn't get modded into this game. Oh! Remember, you can unload your mag just fine. Suppressing them is still a viable strategy.
Time to take a load off.
You heard of the Halo CE Cursed mod? I have heard of the Halo CE Cursed mod.
Should have paid more attention.
It is excellent. It looks incredible. I've also seen, oh wow. Big group. I've also seen the Halo Mario Kart mod. Made by the same person. And then I'm pretty sure they also made Desert Bus in Halo. Like the full route.
Why the long face, he said.
Why the long face? Because I shot you a whole bunch and it stretched. Uh-oh. Excuse me, sir. I would appreciate it if you perished.
Over there.
Ah.
Oh, dear.
Okay, bayonet don't really work. The guy behind the Curse mod made a Cursed Dark Souls mod. I knew you were behind that. I could see your tiny sausage link feet. Your tickly toes. Oh, get them toes. What? You're not dead? Perish already. You released your life energy to the atmosphere. Give me this bat rifle. Yo, it's a good one.
Prepare to meet your maker.
Okay. Put the ba-da-ba-dee-da-ba-doo. Are you a ammo upgrader? You are an ammo upgrader. Get upgraded. There we go. Man, I love this gun, by the way. The, what is this called? Use the bayonet on that. That is also a smart decision. The M1 Shorty. This gun has appeared a lot in my streams. It's like a reoccurring guest, to be honest. Oops. ND. Is quite the reoccurring guest. Maybe need to restart my index touchpads for a second, or just, I guess, restart the index in general. Let me also take the red dot off of this. We can place it on there. I lied. We're gonna take it off because it looks ugly as hell. You've heard of MB, now get ready for ND. Yeah, that's right, I'm ND. Negligent discharge. Okay. This one is only semi, right? I remember. Wait, so how do I... Huh. Wait, how do you palm like this? Is there a way to palm? Is there not? Can you... I know that this was a feature, that you could palm mags that you could rack out. Can I not? Uh-oh. You spent months modeling the Halo guns, the maps, and even ADS mod with the Dark Souls mod to help others. Oh, is that where this is coming from? The Halo, like putting the Halo guns into Dark Souls.
Let's check this out. Huh?
Is he the one who did that? Really? Oh my god! Such a big fan.
Investigating.
That was his doing. Damn. He making the headlines though? Heads go pop. Yeah, this thing makes heads go boof. They really start releasing them endorphins. Endorphins? What is that? Get out of here. I don't need you anymore, shotgun. Release that dopamine. Oh god, my oh, am I twisting the wrong way? Why is my headset cable going all funky? Really? Am I twisting more to the right in this game? What the fuck? I am. So in Legendary Tales, I turn to the left a lot, but in this game, I turn to the right. What happened? He even had a few weapons that go spin? God, the wiggly bits though, look at him jiggle. Punched. The twisty, gotta get a good thumbnail as well.
Analyzing system.
Oof. Will I ever just fucking die? Perish!
Recursive encryption detected.
So, does anyone know how to actually harm with mags you have to pull out? Is that still something that Better Hands has over, over the Anton implementation? Because if so, I might actually buy, or not buy, I might actually install Better Hands again. I think I might prefer that. You know with the bayonet, that gun looks exactly like the Frontier rifle from RimWorld. Does it?
Analyzing system.
RimWorld cameo? Get sniped? If anyone's interested, there's a link to the Halo guns in Dark Souls. I might give that a watch. I'm a big fan of that dude, honestly. Stop! I'm not even ADSing, I'm kind of just like half ADSing. You know, I want to create, or I'm not gonna create, but I would love to create a game that has two-tiered ADS system. I've always thought that games that had 2 tiers of ADS are really interesting. For example, like Hunt Showdown is a game with 2 tiers of ADS. Where in Hunt Showdown, if you don't know, if you're like, you can't fire from the hip in Hunt Showdown, you always have your gun like this. And then when you hold down the aim down sights button, you go like this, where you kind of bring it up to your side. And then when you press an extra button, then you go into proper ADS mode. You can kind of swap in between out of the 2 or out of the 3 kind of sequentially and interchangeably. It's a really, really cool system, and I really want more games to try something like that. I know it kind of backs out of the formula of like having one ADS button. It doesn't really work on consoles either. Bonk. Something to do over Discord. Just needs a heckin' massive scope. I need a scope and the thing that lets it be in the back. I hate guns that have a rail at the front, like an AK, and you put a scope at the front. I hate that. That aesthetic is like ugly. Stop. The scope is at the front of the Frontier rifle. Ugh. Ugh.
5 override tokens found.
I like it for a meme sometimes, but...
And take it.
Where's the clearest of my sight? There it is. One thing, I actually really hope that I'll also get back into... Let me actually do the ADS discussion first. Because I didn't actually finish that. Where if I was going to make a game like that and have like tiered ADS, I'd love to have like... kind of like hip fire like this, where you have the gun down at your front.
Override token found.
And then kind of pulled up like that, and you know, just kind of like Hunt Showdown, but you can still fire from the hip. Where you kind of have your gun like that, or even up like that, or basically either just steal Hunt Showdowns or make it so you can still hip fire. That's what I would do. Because I just really like that system. It's really interesting because you could like especially I want to see it in like an arcade shooter, where because I always like games that have really tight hip fire, or like an equivalent. You know, where you can still have the gun like this, but you can still fire really tightly. For example, Payday 2 is like a game that does that so damn well, where you don't even need to ADS in Payday 2. Guns are typically so accurate in Payday 2 without ADS that you can just like pulp people from across the map, and it's so satisfying. Okay, I mean, sure. Let's dual wield, I suppose. Why not? Bonk. Now this is what I'm looking for. Every time you say ADS, I think of advertisements. Ads. I was going to mention, though, one thing that I really hope that a VR headset sorts out in the near future. It's my biggest problem with VR headsets right now, or just in general, is the lack of clarity beyond the focal point. Oh. Jeez. We're playing Wolfenstein now, boys. Stop. Perish. Thank you. I hear more giblets just flying everywhere. Thumbnail dual wielding. Boonk.
Interfacing with system node.
Do it. Dueled a couple of STGs. You mean COD Vanguard? I fucking Looney Tunes that dude. A little bit, like a tiny bit of Looney Tunes. A little bit of Looney Tunes. Yeah, my biggest problem with VR headsets right now, or just any of them that have come out, is that if you try to look at anything in your peripheral vision, it is like super blurry. Regardless of glasses, regardless of screen, regardless of distance, regardless of IPD. It's just how it works, you know. But you know, in real life, obviously, if you look to your side, you can focus on something in your peripheral vision. You can get clarity, as if it's straight in front of you. And I'm so sad that most or just any VR headset hasn't managed to do that yet, where you things are clear no matter where you're looking on the screen, as long as you're looking at the screen. Grenades take so goddamn long to explode. What amount of health is there? Can you not see the HP? I looked up a bit higher just so you could see it.
Neutralize encryption or system hack will fail.
Oh.
Encryption neutralized.
It was just that little sneaky boy right there. Yeah, there is my HP for you. Pretty not good, actually. I should probably heal. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. Okay, well, I'm gonna... hello. Perish, thank you. I'm really excited to see what Valve are doing next with their next headset, the Deckard. I am a bit wary of it being inside-out tracking now. If you don't know, Valve are working on another headset. And it is coming out, who knows when, honestly. They haven't really announced anything about it. It's not even officially announced. It's kind of still in that leak territory. But supposedly, judging by the leaks, it is an inside-out headset a la the Quest 2. And as someone who does not really like the Quest 2, man, I just do not have time to do these encryptions. Oh. We need a weapon mod that replaces all the guns firing sounds with different wad bonks. Another one? Okay, fine, but just don't send a spam wave at me. My god, you guys have so much HP. Okay, got you. Stop firing me. Give him that spawn 4 billion armored SO6 challenge. Impossible. Honestly, I would argue regenerative encryption is one of the easiest encryptions to deal with.
Data extracted.
But I think it's like a knowledge check encryption. You know, it's one of those ones where if you don't know how to do it, obviously it's like the hardest one in the game. But for me, once I do know how to do it, and I do, it's like easy mode. It's like easier than single target encryption sometimes because you don't have to actually search for it. Give me that. Ooh, interesting. I think this is a modded gun? No, it's not a mod. No. Yes? No. This is the Maliuk, right? The Maliuk? Yes, this is not modded. That's a mod gun, it seems. It is not. The mag. That mag is maybe modded, but it's probably isn't. Bonk, give me. Can I place this anywhere? Huh. Gotta reload quickly. Yeah. Man, loading this thing is difficult. So hard. Put that in there, and I want this side, honestly. I think I want this one. This is like almost a Tavor. It's so sad we don't have the Tavor yet. God, imagine just being hosed down like this. We are loaded, right? We're chambered. Yeah, we're chambered. I could have just shot and found out, but you know, it's fun to check. The mag is the AK drum. That's because this is an AK. Believe it or not. If you don't see the like, I mean, honestly, how could you not see the resemblance to an AK? It looks exactly like an AK. Do you not see the resemblance yet to an AK? Okay, let me turn it around. Whoa, what is that? It's an AK! See? It's just an AK. It's literally just like an AK upper and an AK lower, like, further back. And then stuck in some ugly polymer shell. I maybe shouldn't have gotten rid of guns. Or, like, because I could have just recycled them. It's a ACK. Compact automatic rifle. I knew it! I heard you. I didn't. I just checked my corner. I sensed him, though. I did sense him. Ack. No, let's just do this. I think we're probably gonna die, but that's fine. We can just go into Ricky Dicky Random and have some fun then. Boy, I do love ugly polymer guns. Just full auto. May as well rack it. We got 100 rounds. I think we've got 100 rounds. I think that's how big this big boy is. The dinner plate. Waddicker random. Wicker Dick random. Sounds like fucking Uwu speech. Waddicker. I can't do it consistently. I can't do the Uwu speech consistently. So I won't even try.
Advancing to next system lane.
Under the water. That's about the only thing I can consistently do that's... I don't know why as well. Thank you, Nightbot. Nightbot, mwah. I love you, Nightbot. Definitely not going to get rid of you in the next two. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Hey everyone in the YouTube channel, did you know we have a Discord? Did you know Discord supports NFTs and is adding NFT functionality? Me too. I love that feature. It saves me £5 a month. Wait, what? That's the Nightbot Discord? That is no, that's not the Nightbot Discord.
Advance to next.
I recognize that link. That's one of my links.
You ever feel like you're being watched by like greasy folk with
Bonky? Honestly, is it easier to reload this thing like this? Probably not. Yo, it's so cute! It's like the cutest gun of all time. Look at this. Yeet. You know what I want to try making at some point, and like I've got the urge recently to do it, and I don't know if I'll commit. I want to try making low FPS reload animations. You know, kind of like taking low FPS and making it like an art style. Well, not making it an art style as if it didn't already exist. I mean, like, using that art style to kind of, to do it. Like how Guilty Gear and how Dragon Ball FighterZ and how, a bunch of other Arc System games do that low FPS style where it's low FPS on purpose. I want to try that, but for
Me, I guess.
FPS reloads. Like 2D TV animation style, basically, yeah. Where everything is like kind of hand to hand. It's not tweened, it's not smooth. It's like, you know, just kind of jitters around to all the points. But I don't know if I'll try it. Only keyframes, yeah. Only keyframes. No tweening. Or maybe a little bit of tweening. Something to smooth it out so it doesn't just... It's like doing animations, but in 3D. Which I'm sure people have already done this. I know people have already tried it, already done it. But, you know, I haven't seen it very often, so I kind of want to give it a shot. The only problem is, like, if I had Blender or whatever software people use to make those first-person animations, if I actually had it, and then like a ready gun, a ready hands, and like I could like everything set up, I'd be like, yeah, hell yeah, let's go in. But like, I don't have that, so I'm kind of like, I would have to spend a day setting all that stuff up. I panicked a little bit. I thought I was still low HP. Yeah, I'd have to spend like a day setting all that stuff up. And I'm like, I don't know what I want. Oh. Ah, my head. You could make low poly stuff. Probably. I mean, I've also wanted to make a bunch of low poly guns as well. Modeling. I kind of want to get into modeling and I kind of want to get into animation, but
Jim calls me a...
yet again, that's one of those things that I would have to take so much time to dedicate myself to. For me to make it, it would be terrible for me to make it. You never know. And you know, practice could make perfect. Practice makes perfect. Just a lone soldier roaming out? Really? You've tried.
Interfacing.
Have you tried again?
Hold this position.
Could also have a look at some YouTube tutorials as well. Some random professional animators are gonna be like, hey, here's how you do it.
Neutralize.
Ah, saw it.
Advancing to next system.
Bonk. Oh, the
Analyzing
shame.
system.
I mean, I wasn't expecting it to break, but I was maybe hoping it would, like, crack. I guess these don't respond to...
Static
Probably not. I think we're pretty low. Yep, out. Where's this last one? Oh, there you are. You sneaky boy.
Advancing to next system layer.
Advancing to next system layer.
Analyzing system.
Man, these dudes take so long to get down here.
Neutralize.
Wow, I pre-fired that dude so hard. Woo! Show both him and the encryption. Let's go. You just remember that one class I had doing 3D modeling from year 9 or so, where I 3D printed a model I came up with. It was just a blob. The model or the 3D print? Because if the 3D print was a blob, then... that's an interesting thing to have 3D printed. Oh, we perished. That's fine. How long did it take? 46 minutes? I'll be right back. So, like, give me about, I don't know, 2 minutes or so. I'll be right back. Oh, would you look at that? We're back into VR already? Just like that. I'm in a whole nother world. Amazing. Unbelievable. When will the future end? Tomorrow. That's when. God, my gaming chair, my gaming seat. The, armrests are falling apart at the seams. They're actually just, like, ripping apart. This thing is so fucking cheap. So bad. Ah! Okay. The gamer throne. Two main brands of cheese here are Mainland and Cheesedale. For everyone in the VOD, this is, that message there is where the, you last one you saw. Because I always chop out the BRBs in the VODs, because nobody wants to see them. Nobody wants to hear me eating, cheese. I know, maybe you do. Maybe you do want to hear me eating cheese? That'd be, I mean, wouldn't be weird, but, you know, would be interesting. Are any of these hacked? I do know that people tend to hack these scores a lot of the time, which is unfortunate, very unfortunate. These don't look too hacked, though. I know Skyos. I know that person. They're not hacked. But that one might be. Maybe. I'm no shade, Killer Seth, but you got a pretty high score. It looks pretty sus. Cheese reviews ASMR. I mean, I could turn my VOD channel into a mukbang channel if you really wanted me to, but Nick Avocado's already got that covered. It's fine. You can watch him instead. Watch him ruin his life, not me.
Uplink successful.
Hammer?
Target
Hammer?
system detected. Take it.
Bop, bop. Ooh, the Chrome M9. I'm a big fan of the M9. I really like it. I've got an airsoft version, and it's really, really nice. It's really heavy. This thing is a lot chunkier than the game makes it seem it is. Honestly, I would say the one that I have IRL is... Actually, no. It's about the same size. VR kind of makes things look smaller. But when I actually like try and compare it, yeah, it's pretty much on point. So... Guns seem wider IRL. They seem bigger, probably because you can actually feel them, and, you know, you get to actually touch every part of them, so, you know, they actually have, like size to them, breadth. But, you know, it's nice that Anton actually managed to get the scale of this pretty on point. If my Airsoft one is also to scale, but I think it is. It's a replica. It's a breadth. I'll definitely need to go and have a look and see if we can, nice that that's actually a feature. Oh yeah, I forgot about it. Someone actually reported this as a bug. You can't do this with the real one. It's true, you can't pull back the hammer while the safety is on. Minor gun discrepancy. Anton, how could you? You're telling me you don't have every single gun,
Token found.
gun detail already put in the game already? Shaking my head, dude. Charlton Rifle win? What the heck is the Charlton Rifle? Sounds like a 19 or like an 1800s wagon wheel rifle. Something people would have in the back of their carts. I'm going to pull out the Charlton Rifle now.
Why hot dogs?
Interfacing with system node.
It's an infield converted to a select fire rifle.
System.
A Lee Enfield. Made in New Zealand. Man, I'm so sad that the only notable gun from my country
Flesh wound.
is the SA-80.
Static encryption detected.
Honestly, it's the worst part about living in the UK is the fact that I live in the same country that has the SA-80.
Encryption neutralized.
Oof, these cables are getting caught. Because I'm charging my controllers at the same
Data
time.
Extracted. 3 override tokens found.
What pistol's that? Oh, it's just like a
Advance to next
Glocky.
system node.
Funky Glock. I do know there are obviously other guns made in the UK that are worth talking about, but
Union rep. Over there. Really
not as much as the SA-80, sadly.
got it.
I don't want any of that. I mean, I guess we could buy an attachment. Excellent, my favorite. Mini grip.
Override token found.
Override token found. Let me take the ammo shuffle. White. Let's go. I do prefer having hollow points, but white is also pretty good. The gun is just... Oh, the gun is random. You're right, I forgot. I'm still playing Operator Oni in my head. You're right. Ooh, well, it's weird. This is Martini Henry? Rolling block. No, Martini Henry is something else. So I actually haven't used this. Is it just the... Yeah, it's just the same controls as the other ones. Bonk! I hit him, sire! You're coming with me. Not to use, but to sell. Oh, well, I mean... Sure, we can... I guess go with the M60. Why not? Kind of pog. We'll keep it like that. Let's buy an attachment. Let's buy an attachment. Let's buy an attachment. What the heck is this? It's a muzzle extender. Okay. Wait, we can put the muzzle extender on the pistol and then... Wow! It's so good! Look at that. Perfect. Muzzle rail. The monorail. I can't wait, this is actually like accurate? Oh my god. It's actually like properly zoned in?
Investigating.
Okay, well, I'm gonna ignore you guys, so I'll see you later. Hey guys, you wanna look at my gun? How do you feel being killed by this gun?
Coming right up. Darn it!
Darn it! I can't believe this is actually accurate. Like, this is actually... You can aim with these irons.
Darn it! Come on, peek here, buddy. What's over there?
It's actually surprisingly easy to aim with them as well. Why? Very cursed. Yeah, this is very cursed. Very cursed rifle. Sorry, gun. My bad. Sorry, ATF in me is coming out. Oh, I missed. I thought I wanted to dome him with one shot.
Chew on it. Over there.
You know what? I'm just gonna activate this thing. You guys are gonna keep coming, but
Interfacing.
not interested.
Hold this position.
Let's pull out the big boy.
Analyzing system.
Yeah, I'll see you later, Corgi. Thanks for joining in. Man, this thing fires fast. Gotta level the wibbly bits. I love the carry handle. And then it actually functions as well.
Hardened encryption.
So you can actually, like... God, it's so cool! You can turret mode. Basically just become Rambo. Who needs irons when I have
System layer.
a carry handle? And wow, that actually goes to the ladder site.
System.
Put trigger on carry handle and profit. Oh, well, it's time to reload. Man, these things take so long to reload. It takes so long, years even. I will use the, I'll stop using the carry handle. It's fun, but I kind of want to use the irons a bit, you know? Actually hold the gun properly.
Swarm encryption.
God, this gun looks so good. It's like, it's just one of them guns that feels good. It looks good, it feels good. Pop, pop.
Encryption neutralized. Hold successful.
Whew.
Data extracted.
Smooth.
4
That
override
was
tokens found.
smooth.
Advance to next system node.
Probably put it
complete.
down instead of up. Bonk. Die, thank you. I mean, honestly, we're probably going to be stuck with this for a while if I keep using it. I might swap off to a different gun. Maybe after like one or two more holds, you know. Has some room for variance. Getting like a really good gun early on is fun,
Anyone hear that?
but I like having some more quirky guns.
Time to take a
I'm really rooting for a suppressor though. And that's my main goal right now is I want a suppressor. Thank you. This is not a good one, but don't attach it that way. So if you don't know, that's actually easier to attach if you're holding it from the forend. And it's also way, way easier to attach if you just do it in your quick belt. Or on like on the ground or something. Since all guns lose their collision when they're
This position.
well, they don't lose their collision, but they don't jiggle about. If they're on a table or something, or in your quick belt. Makes putting on suppressors and attachments really good. In fact, if you're trying to make some quirky, like weird finicky build, one of the best ways you can do it is to put it in your quick belt. Because then the attachment just phases through the gun. You can just like put the attachment anywhere you want.
Encryption
You know?
detected.
It makes putting attachments inside of guns very easy. So you can create some like disguised rails.
Encryption neutralized.
Bonk.
Advancing to next system layer.
I can't actually see the grip. It's why I'm missing it a lot of the time.
Analyzing system.
Oh, no one's coming from here. I know people say turn off the radar. You don't need it. But I'm not going for score. I think I would be a hell of a lot worse if I did turn the radar off as well. No denying that. My game sense wouldn't be up to snuff. But you know, if I'm not searching for score, I don't need to pressure myself into it. Honestly, overall my stance on video games has gone a hell of a lot more just do whatever the hell you want to do.
Detected. Neutralized.
Like unless you're ruining the experience for other people, just do whatever you want. No?
Encryption neutralized.
People want to play on easy, you can play on easy. People want to play with like on the People want to play with the super easy modes that are usually in every Nintendo game. Go right ahead. People get too caught up in games having to be competitive or kind of to prove something. Even I do that, actually. I get caught up in that idea since I play fighting games. But, you know, just enjoy yourself. That's the true trad way to play a video game. Funny how watching someone shoot giant hot dogs is making me hungry. Kind of makes me hungry for hot dogs. Oh, shit. I'm gonna dip into the pit. God, I wish Sosigs didn't see through smoke. I know they kind of don't, but you know, if there's one single like tiny bit of tiny gap in the smoke, they'll see through it, which is kind of annoying. I think the first what's it called, for smoke grenades, the line of sight blocking should be more generous than it is. Like, goes way beyond where the smoke is, so that like small gaps don't immediately give your position away. I mean, it doesn't have to be like that, but I think that would be a good improvement. It would be a nice little quality of life feature, so you don't just get nuked by a Sosig firing their AA-12 straight into you, which has happened many a times for me. I've experienced that more times than I have fingers. Oh, I'm failing. I'm not good with the long range M60. It would make smoke more useful. Yeah, I mean, it would just be an inherent buff to smoke. But you know, making it so that the or I don't know if Anton can actually do it, but some sort of like connecting system. I love the VZs; they're so fun. Yeah, but some sort of connecting system where the smoke will actually kind of connect into each other would be really nice. Health. Oh, this is Cyclops. Never mind. An interesting power-up, not a useful one for us right now, though. Brap. Absolutely brapped. How long does it last? I'm guessing like 20 seconds, 30 seconds or so. But yeah, if I'm going to do some sort of like maybe connecting system where they're close enough, they kind of are treated as one, or they interconnect and stuff, that might also help. But I think overall just expanding their line of sight blockage to be quite a bit bigger than what the spheres actually are would help a lot. Sorts out all the tiny gaps and makes them a little more usable. Again, doesn't need to happen. It's not like pressing matters or whatever. Actually, Anton has been doing a lot of quality of life changes recently. He asked in the Discord if there was any like things people were thinking about that would improve the quality of life of the game and stuff like that, and maybe I should suggest that. He recently added auto
Double down.
like, oh god, I got roasted. He recently added like a really useful feature that was done with LSIC before, the mod LSIC, which was a smart pamming, where the rounds would actually get chosen depending on what gun you were carrying. And by that I mean, for example, if you were holding a double barrel shotgun and you had a clump of rounds, it would pull out 2 shotgun shells. I think even if you have just 1 round spawn locked, it would pull out 2. He also added a feature that lets double barrel shotguns actually be loaded with 1 hand or with 1 motion. So you don't have to put 2 shells in, you can just stick in, or you can carry 2 and it actually goes in. And they showed this off really nicely, actually, using the, what's called the quad-barreled shotgun that was introduced in Return of the Rotwieners. Where apparently now, if you have 4 shotgun shells in your hand and you load 1 into the quad barrel shotgun, all of them load in at the same time. Which is hilarious because now you can literally like quad stuff people. It's so much faster. So yeah, it's especially noticeable on the quad barrel shotgun, but on the double barrel it's so nice because you're just gonna be able to do the classic reloads finally, you know? After all this time you're gonna be able to crack open the double barrel, get 2 rounds, schwack that, and you're done.
Stealth encryption detected. Neutral.
Stealth encryption, no problem. I can see them just fine. Uh-oh. That's really bad.
Encryption neutralized.
God, this cursed as hell Beretta.
Advancing to next
M9.
Analyzing
Swoop.
system.
Oh, stop. Since I'm sure most of you don't know, I'm not sure if you'll care, you probably won't. I launched a Waddicker Clips YouTube channel, which actually has a ton of clips that we've had over the past 4 years. Oh! No! I got shot. Real bad. Oh well. We can load back in and try again. I was getting kind of sick of the M60 anyway, so that works.
Target system.
Yeah, I will launch the Waddicker Clips YouTube channel, and it's been doing pretty well. It's actually been doing quite well. People have really been liking it. It's really nice just to have like a dedicated place where you can see a bunch of really, like, of the best funny moments we've had, or like the coolest moments and stuff like that. Because, you know, Twitch highlights, they're pretty good for that, they're okay, but nobody really goes into Twitch accounts specifically to look for highlights. You just find you, so you'll go check out your YouTube channel. Thanks, that actually really helps. I'm sure most people who are actually watching this are watching it on the VODs channel. Or, it's not called Waddicker VODs anymore, it's just called Waddicker, because, you know, it's for more than just VODs now.
Override token.
But yeah, if you're interested, I got a ton of H3VR content, like a ton. Whole buttload. I like the bar, but I honestly, I don't really want to use the bar right now. It's neat. I also don't really want to use that. What about you? No. Not this time. We're not going with you this time. Yeah, I've got a ton of H3VR stuff. I've got like, I think I've streamed H3VR like 50, 60, 70 times. Something like that. And I've got 2 H3VR series ongoing, which is the 12 Days of Meatmas, which happens every year in December. And, well, it started last year, so it's going to become annual this year. And I've got Take It, Hold It, Mod It, which is my, where we play take and hold custom maps and stuff like that. But yeah, I decided to launch a Clips channel alongside the main channel, just so that there's an actual place people can go to see highlights. Somewhere for me to post them that isn't just sticking them in a highlight on Twitch. Because again, nobody really goes into Twitch and goes into someone's Twitch channel just to watch highlights. Nobody really searches Twitch channels for highlights. I'm sure some people do, obviously, there's a small minority. But I think for the most part, people don't even consider that that's a thing that's possible. That a Twitch channel will have 4 years worth of funny moments and highlights saved up on their account. So creating a Clips channel, it just made sense. It also helped give a lot of the old clips a bunch of revitalization. You know, ones that were overlooked or people didn't see before. Even people who have been watching me for a long time might not have even seen some of them. So it gives them another chance to be seen. and for more people to have a lot of, I was gonna say a lot of fun, but to be entertained, you know?
Advance to next.
Short form content is just nice to binge every now and then. For the most part, we don't really do VR a whole ton. Like, not a whole lot. I mean, we've been doing VR a lot recently, actually, now that I say it. With, Legendary Tales, we've been playing a lot of Legendary Tales. I'm probably gonna play some, what's it called? The other VR game that's, pretty popular. It's the one that's Stalker. It's the Stalker one. Also, my cable is tied, excuse me. Yeah, there's that one Stalker VR game. Into the Radius, that's it. I'll probably be playing that at some point soon, because I bought it a while ago and I haven't played it. Untangled the cable. Hopefully there's an actual recycle station over here, because I'm strapped with guns. Oh, it's down there? Yeah, that's fine. But for the most part, we mostly do co-op stuff, I would say. That's kind of the bread and butter of Waddicker, like both the VODs channel and the streams, is that we do co-op stuff with the other two like main members of the channel per se. Uh-oh. I'm sure most people know who they are, or most people who actually watched my stuff probably know who they are. It's Bippin and Speedy. And it's really fun just to play co-op games with them, like Sea of Thieves, Risk of Rain, fighting games, stuff like that. Well, me and Bippin are currently playing a ton of Deep Rock Galactic right now. Or at least on stream. We're playing a lot of it on stream. Uh-oh. Probably should have reloaded. But, you know, you live and learn. I'm hearing a lot of squeaking. Something near my headset is squeaking. I don't know what it is. Like some sort of, maybe there's some sort of stress on the cable or something. Check it in a second. Actually, maybe it's the cable that is connected to the controllers right now that's charging them. Potentially. I'm missing every shot. How could I? Here we go. That's more like it. I think I just double reloaded. Yeah, I just double reloaded because I'm a dummy. I wanted to try the pamming. I'll definitely have a look at Anton's video on the pamming. Because I want to know if there's a way to PAM mags that you have to pull out manually, like the AK mags or a few of the others. Because if not, I think I will be downloading Better Hands again. Because that's like a pretty pivotal feature. I like having that feature where I can tack reload those guns that you need to grab the mags for, like MP5s and stuff. It's also nice just having like a stored magazine anyway. You know, having like a pistol mag like this kind of always stored while you can still grab things or manipulate the gun if you need to. Oi! Dirty shotgunner. How dare you? I will buy some guns and swap off of just using the USP? Yeah, USP. But it's gonna. I'm trying to find out like an area where we can recycle the guns first because we're stuck with so many guns. We're strapped, and I want to get rid of them before we do anything else. The game's not giving me the option though. Maybe I missed it. Potentially. I should definitely connect the what's called the Waddicker Clips channel to, or put it in the description of my my Twitch somewhere. Would make it a lot more easily accessible. Maybe put it in like the Nightbot command or whatever.
Please consult a medical professional. Wait a minute.
Ah!
Coordination.
I definitely think this thing has a bigger mag than it does. Because I am doing a ton of what's it called?
Override token found.
Misremembering my round count.
Override token.
A ton of misremembering. I was just thinking maybe it has like a 15. Right, I maybe think it has a 15 round mag, but it doesn't. It has something like a 12 or a 10. Ooh! That is quite fun. We'll definitely take it. We'll actually play with it a bit. Give me that.
Check this out. What's going on over here?
I accidentally holstered 6. Just by instinct. Ah, I'm not used to it. I've never actually used this excessively. Really, I can't like... Oh, you can't decock? That's a shame. Hang on, get rid of one of them, and then we spawn lock it. Nah. I mean, it's cool. I really like it, but we're gonna get rid of that.
Override token found.
I do kind of want something fully auto just in case we do end up in a situation where we need it. This is not what I was asking for, by the way. It's also not fully auto, so...
Override token found.
I saw you just try to pull out a mag of your revolver. Did I? Or did I try to put a mag? Oh, yeah. That's because I accidentally grabbed the mag instead. Yo, it's this thing! Welcome back! I got you in Take It, Hold It, Mod It. And I keep thinking it's a modded gun, but no, it's actually just an Easter egg. The mini boy, the mini lad.
Override token found.
The Tawz? I get the Tawz a lot. You know, out of all the 500 guns that are in this game, you wouldn't think the Tawz would be the one that really sticks to me, but apparently.
Override token found.
Oh my, the Hecate? Hecate? Definitely, chunky and weird and not that usable, but... Get absolutely separated. Congratulations, your lower and upper half are now divided. Give me that. Let's spawn lock it and use the Hecate for a bit. It's fun.
I wonder what that is.
I do prefer using the, if I'm going to use an anti-materiel rifle, obviously, I'm going to say the NTW-20. That's my anti-materiel of choice. Uh-oh.
Right up. You're
Bonk, get that in there, please. I did hear Sosix behind us.
over there.
Wow, that dude just took that like a champ.
What?
Grab it, come on.
That is.
Wow, this actually has a mag release? Since when?
That is.
So it can't be holstered, but it has a mag release. Makes sense. God, what a unruly gun. Ooh. Interesting. This is actually a movie firearm. As you can very clearly tell by the absolutely ridiculous muzzle flare. I mean, we'll take it and we'll sell it. Yeah, it's an odd movie firearm. Neat. This thing does have a rail, but I don't have any sights for it, sadly. Oh, excuse me, sir. Uh-oh.
Go for the eye.
Little do you know, I have several different firearms. Ready to dispense judgment at any single point. Probably shouldn't be carrying such drastically different firearms, but you know. It works. Having a sniper rifle and a pistol is the tried and true combo.
Interfacing with
Probably gonna die, but
this position.
oh well.
Analyzing system.
Oh, I fucking missed. I missed again. Ah, yeah. I missed too many shots. Way too many shots. Let's go back to Operator Oni, but we're doing better on that. We'll do, actually, let's go for Classic Loadout Lewis. Just the balanced start. Have everything in the pool.
Uplink successful.
Give me the
Target
health.
system detected. Take it.
Ooh. Is this the one that auto ejects? Oh, it is. No, it's not. It's not that one. I thought it was. There's a bolt action in the game where you actually put the entire on block in, and as soon as the last round gets chambered, the on block falls at the bottom. It's an interesting gun. Also, I think I've used this in Hunter Call of the Wild. This looks very familiar to me. But it also just kind of looks like a bolt action, so. Not a lot of travel time on this bolt, but not a lot of wiggle room between it and the trigger. I tried to pull back much further than it could go. I don't want any of that. If anything, I kind of would like a pistol. Well, shame we will never get one. Or, I mean, not for now. I mean, we could maybe get one from the mystery box, but I'm not going to chance that for now. If it's the only option we have, we'll go for it. Man, seeing how this game progressed over the years is really special. I'm really bad with this, apparently. I'm usually pretty good with bolt actions, but this one, I guess I'm garbage. Stop firing! Hey, hey, hey! Illegal. I think it's just because this one is super long. I also seem to work best in chaos instead of when I have a clear shot. Alright, we'll go to the left first and we'll loop back around. Hopefully we can find something interesting.
Advance to next system node.
How charged are my controllers, I wonder? I did forget to charge them because I'm an idiot. I've been playing so much Legendary Tales, and I just completely forgot that my controllers were
Or meat.
nearly completely depleted by the time we finished our last session. Speaking of that game, if you haven't actually tried or you haven't seen Legendary Tales, it's actually really fun. It's really pricey though. It's a really expensive game, so I don't know if you want to buy it, but it is really fun. It's kind of lacking in content right now because it's an early access VR game. Since it only has like 2 enemy types. But, you know, it's a very satisfying game regardless. I think it's enough to get like 10, 15 hours of playtime just as it is. But I guess that's if you get particularly engrossed in the gameplay loop, the combat. Which I think is really fun. Man, we're just not getting anything we need. I might go back and buy a revolver. Yeah, I think I'm going to go back and buy a revolver. Because I need something else. Both actions are fun, but once we start getting into the crowded area where every single wave is like 3 Sosigs at once, we're going to need something extra. Give me your best revolver. That is not what I asked for. Oh god, it's the Dardic carbine. Oh god. Wow, this is a disgusting gun. Holy crap. I forgot Anton added this beastly boy. What a weirdie. I guess we'll use it. May as well. I mean, I got what I asked for. I got a revolver. Is it a good one? Who knows? This is like a kid's toy. I was wondering when that was going to show up. Well, here it is in all its stinky glory. Absolute monster. Please tell me it actually kills decently well. At the very least, have the audacity to do that. Oh. Get in there. How many runs can this thing carry?
Guess I'm out.
6, like any traditional thing? Yeah, seems like 6. No. 12. Okay. I see you. Or kind of 12. 8. Okay. That is really weird. Ah, it's so inconsistent. It fires so weird. Like I try pulling the trigger and it just doesn't fire sometimes. This gun is uncomfortable to use. This is an uncomfortable gun. I like how you load it though. It's loaded very uniquely. It's a very unique feeling. It's unusual. But I'm not surprised it didn't take off.
Analyzing system.
See what I mean? I was jamming that trigger. But it just weren't firing. Maybe you have to hold it. Maybe this is one of them guns. Yeah, it feels like you have to hold it to get it to fire consistently. Disgusting. Ugh. Horrible. Wait, what? You guys just see a round fly out the side of the gun when I didn't even fire yet?
Damn, that was a good one.
Swarm encryption detected. Neutralized.
Oh wait, you can make a round fly out prematurely. Yo, that is so weird. I guess the spent round is being cycled out. That's what that is. That is so weird. Ugh. This is like an alien gun.
What's that?
It doesn't make any sense. It's like a gun you'd find in Subnautica.
I'll just be over here.
Ugh, good.
Neutralize encryption or system.
Did I not get them all? Oh. It was in my blind spot.
Hold successful. Data extracted.
Oh.
4
Are there any,
override tokens found.
I knew that gun was weird, but not that weird. Yeah, it is.
Advance to next system node and take it.
It is. It's an odd one. It's definitely a very weird one. It just, it loves ejecting, Wait, so hang on. If you fire around and you... Oh my god, that's actually kind of interesting. Where if you actually pull down the hammer, you can see a round eject.
Ow. Anyone else smell toast?
Thank you, Nightbot. Mwah, I love you, Nightbot. Definitely don't hate you. Oh, my neck is getting quite sore. A little tiny bit. Yes! Finally. Released from this hell. Classic M16, my beloved. Now this is a beautiful gun. No, stop giving me the Dardic rounds. God, the triangle handguard. There's like nothing else like it. God, it's so weird.
What's that? Time to file my workers' comp.
Give me the health. Indeed it is. So iconic. Can I upgrade? I cannot upgrade. We shall sell you, and we'll just use this. We don't need anything else.
Override token found. Override token found.
We're going Vietnam mode. Bonk.
Interfacing with system node. Hold this.
By the way, if you don't know, you can actually hold open bolts on... What's it called? Yeah. Manually. You can actually hold them open manually. Not sure why you would want to, but you can. It's a really neat feature that's very unknown. Very under the radar. Didn't say it was useful, but it's cool. I do love slapping the bolt instead of using the charging handle. Very, very nice feeling.
Encryption neutralized. Advancing to next system layer.
Oh, what is the stretching noise? You okay, Cable? You doing good? You can also flip the dust cover over if you really wanted to. Man, H3 has so many small little details you can do with this gun. So many small little things that you can activate or twist or turn. So many that are useless or fly under the radar completely.
Double, double.
Okay, no one's there.
Swarm encryption detected.
I do need to play a lot more VR games though. I kind of been neglecting a lot of them over the past few years. Mostly because VR is like a pain in the back. Quite literally, it's a pain in the ass. You know, hurts your neck a whole bunch. I really can't wait until we get some lighter headsets as well. The Index, for sure, is absolutely light. It is light as hell. Especially in comparison to something like the H3C Vive or the Vive Pro. By the way, if you're thinking of buying a Vive Pro, I know I've said this many times before in a lot of my other H3 streams. If you're thinking of buying a Vive Pro, don't buy a Vive Pro. Buy an Index instead. Because the Index is cheaper than the Vive Pro and it's better. So. Ah! But also, not many people can afford the Vive Pro, let alone the Index anyway. You next. Ah! I didn't even notice I was unchambered. I think I need to turn my my controllers on and off again. My touchpads are becoming inconsistent. Which is fine. We're reaching about the end of the stream anyway. ND again. My bad. Accidentally pulling the trigger. And you can maybe hear it as well. The weight of the Index headset is starting to make me slur my speech a little bit. You see that dude like leaning back though? Who's chilling? Absolute villain. Give him an apple to make him look even more like an asshole.
Huh? What?
You're not dead, really? Oh, sorry, you're not alive? I thought I didn't actually hit that dude that was to the far left. I assumed he just got knocked down because his friends thought it was cool as well. You know, following your friends. Now that's what I'm looking for.
Was that really necessary?
Bonk. Bonk. Ew, it's a PMAG. You see this shit game? You gave me a PMAG? And it's a green one as well from the AK-5C. Oh well. Country boys make do. It's a shame I can't really put any attachments onto this, since it's just the stock Vietnam, like, classical AK. But damn, it looks nice. Damn, it's clean. The green isn't making it, you know, look any better, though. I will give it that. Yeah, after a while, if you're speaking for a long time, the VR headsets tend to push down on your face, and you start slurring your speech, because your cheeks are being pushed down, your lips are being pushed down. Woe is me. God, being a streamer is so hard. It's not really.
Override token found.
I would not mind a fully auto shotgun. Or a semi-auto is also fine as well. The Saiga. The Saiga 12. Wow, actually, that actually chambered. That bolt doesn't go very far back, does it? It feels like it should go further back than that, but it doesn't. At least for me. Maybe it's because I haven't used this thing in a long time, but this is one of H3's oldest guns from what I remember. This is like the, I don't know, maybe like the 8th shotgun put into the game or something. It is a really, really old model. But it still holds up, honestly. It still looks really nice, really clean. Maybe, actually no, weren't they updated? From what I remember, weren't the Segas updated? I think they were updated at some point. That's maybe why it looks so good. A lot of H3 models are getting updated nowadays. Like the UMP just got a recent makeover. I haven't actually tried the UMP yet. The new one. I've always loved the classic H3 UMP. I haven't seen the UMP 9 either. Yeah, this gun is good, but man, it does not have a large mag count. Ah. Hey, no peeking at me through the smoke.
Interfacing with
That's illegal. You can't do that.
Hold this position. Analyzing system.
Oh fuck! They both started firing at me immediately. I think they both hit me as well. That did quite a ton of damage.
Recursive encryption.
Ah! Hey, you shot that out of my hands, you little skadookie! You little twerp. That one, you. Okay, there's no one there. Oh, let's bring out Big Daddy. Ah! Why am I so surprised when I run out of ammo?
Encryption neutralized.
Yeah, my touchpad is starting to wane a little bit.
Advancing to next system layer.
Ah!
Analyzing system.
I should probably reload the Saiga. Always reload your weapons when you got the time. Uh-oh. Give me you. Damn, that dude got riddled. You see that? Like, every single shot I fired went into his body. He, like, contorted in such a nasty way. God, it reminds me of this one time when I was playing quite a while ago. It was like a few years ago. And I meleeed a Sosig with a knife and then pulled them up. And, like, the Sosig started wriggling. They started like wiggling back and forth and writhing. It was kind of like mildly disturbing. It was a real like, oh my god, that's kind of gross moment. Oh, not you.
Advancing to next system layer.
It was definitely not expected for them to just start writhing in your grasp if you melee them. Turns out this game is more brutal than Blood Trail. Speaking of Blood Trail, I haven't actually seen anything about it, or like I haven't seen much about it over the past few years. I know it released 2 years ago or 3 years ago, but like I've been kind of half keeping track of the game's progress, and it's like not going anywhere. From what I can see, it's like still kind of looks like the same game to me. I know games don't drastically change and I probably have to buy it and play it again, but yeah, it definitely looks like nothing has really changed. I refunded it back when it came out because it kind of just wasn't interesting. You know, it was neat, and the whole kind of exaggerated gore aspect of the game is cool for like the first hour, and then you're kind of just like, but it's got like no meat on its bones, you know? You're playing it, and like you're doing stuff, but it's kind of just
next system node.
novelty, you know? I mean, it's neat what they've managed to achieve with that game. Like technically, with all like the blood and like the splatter and stuff like that, and like how it reacts with their clothes, and it's a very visceral game, to put it bluntly.
What was up with that black rectangle?
It looks really cool, but I'm not seeing any gameplay so far. In the kind of like,
Override token.
not literal sense, like obviously. I mean more like it's not really progressing. But again, that's coming from someone who hasn't played it yet, or no, who hasn't played it in 2 years. So I don't know. Maybe it has changed enough. Maybe they just haven't been showing it off well in the PR department. Well, very well could be the case, and I just would never know. Maybe I should watch some gameplay demos or gameplay videos. Some more recent ones. I think I did try that, and then they were just playing in the same house that I played 2 years ago, with the same game mode and the same sandbox that I also played with. I think we'll do one more hold, and then we'll call it, because my neck is starting to give out, very slightly.
What the? I'm out of gas.
Bonk. Do we upgrade our mag? Let's upgrade our mag. We got Dekaski. Oh, that doesn't go in there, right? That goes there. That goes there. This goes here. There's also a lot of other games I've seen cropping up recently that also don't seem to have gone anywhere, per se. Oh, a new VR game released quite recently. And it's not Legendary Tales. But it's a... Get this, it's, you know, you're gonna be real surprised. It's a roguelike, dungeon crawler, looter, RPG game. But it's not Legendary Tales. It's got a more like box art style, like a pixelated art style. But it looks really cool. It actually looks really interesting visually, and I really want to play it. I also want to play Stride, which is the VR parkour game. But I heard that they were implementing multiplayer at some point, and I thought that would be really cool. Unfortunately, it looks to be competitive multiplayer. Like, you know, you compete with all the other players. Which is a shame, because I think a parkour game where you basically just parkour around an environment with friends would be really cool. That's a really interesting idea. Like a great way to hang out if you're just, you're chatting and you're talking with your friends and you're running and parkouring over places and you know, you're engaging in randomized combat. I think there's a lot of potential for that to be really cool. But since it appears to be PvP, I'm not sure how interested I am. But I'll probably still play it solo. Ah! Those grenades sound like they do a lot of damage, but they kind of also don't. So, you know, you hear the big boom, and then there's nothing. Okay, I'm really bad. Ah! I was trying to burst them down, but I should actually aim. Got him. Man, I love this gun so much. It feels so nice to use, you know? It's so comfy. Such a comfy gun. Really nice fire rate, really big mag sizes you can achieve. It's real nice. Mwah, I love you. But also I hate you because you're like 90% of the guns in the game. H3 randomized, or sorry, take and hold loot pool be like... What's that? You wanted a 5.56 rifle? That takes Stanag mags? Don't worry, I got you covered.
Goodbye, Dorothy.
Regen. I like you, Regen. I actually do like regens. Done. All right. I think I played for long enough for now. I've had my fill for now. I'll probably stream more of it later. I mean, obviously, definitely. I've also said this before, but you know, there's always going to be another stream, another H3VR stream after the last one. There's always going to be another one. You know, the gap might be pretty big. There might be a few months in between. There might be like several months in between, maybe even like maybe a few weeks to several months. You never know. But there's always going to be another stream in between, or another H3VR stream. Oh God, it's so hard to move shit around. There we go. I'm just stretching my face because, oh God, VR. Real sweaty. But yeah, like I was saying, there's always going to be another H3VR stream after the last one. It might take a few months, might take a few weeks. But there will be more. Guaranteed. But for now, we are finished and we should be done. I've streamed for 2 hours. Wow. I mean, there's going to be a gap in between there, like a 10-minute gap, but oh well. I do love playing H3VR, and I'll definitely go and have a look and see about Anton's implementation of the Better Hands stuff. Then I'll see if I want to install Better Hands again. See ya. All right. Well, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more H3VR stuff, there's a lot of H3VR stuff on my YouTube channel, and a lot of H3VR series. You take it, hold it, mod it, 12 days of meet miss, etc. And I've got the Waddicker clips channel, which I gotta put links to in places before I start adding it like this. But we'll play more H3VR later, and tomorrow we'll probably play something like Deep Rock Galactic with Bippin, or maybe some fighting games with Speedy and maybe Bippin, you never know. But until then, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.